Valentine's night. The city blushes under a blanket of crimson lights. From up here, looking out my apartment window, it's a beautiful, pulsating heart. But something feels off. The red isn't the warm glow of romance, it's more like a fever dream, staining the skyline with a color that's just a little too deep, a little too hungry. Down below, couples are ghosts in the red haze, their laughter swallowed by the hum of the city. I remember last year. The city looked the same, glistening streets, heart-shaped confetti, skittering across the pavement like strange, colorful insects. Everyone was caught up in it, the grand gestures, the whispered promises. I was too. Sarah and I had just moved into this place. We stood right here, at this very window, and she'd wrapped her arms around me. She said, "Let's stay like this forever." I thought it was the most romantic thing I'd ever heard. Tonight, I'm alone. The bottle of wine she bought last year sits on the counter, unopened. A single rose, now a brittle, brown fossil, lies in a vase next to it. The entire city seems to be holding its breath, and I feel a chill that has nothing to do with the February air. It's a feeling of being watched, not by a person, but by the city itself. The first strange thing happened around 9. I was trying to distract myself, scrolling through pictures on my phone. Photos of who was happy. Then, a reflection caught my eye in the dark screen. It wasn't just me. For a split second, there was a figure standing behind me, tall, indistinct, like a smudge of ink. Teaspoon arrowhunt hammering against my ribs. Nothing. Just the empty room, bathed in that sickening red glow from outside. My own breath fogged up the glass of the window, and I jumped. My nerves are shot. That's all it is. Grief. I decided to take a shower, hoping the hot water would wash away the unease. But as the steam filled the bathroom, I started hearing things. Whispers. They sounded like they were coming from the drain. A tangled mess of voices, all saying the same thing. Obeir and Obeir. Forever. 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 I shut the water off. The sudden silence more deafening than the noise. Dripping water echoed the word in my head. Drip, drip, forever. I looked in the mirror, but my reflection was wrong. For a heartbeat, my face wasn't my own. The eyes were hollow, the smile stretched into a grotesque, permanent grin. Primera lo Hawaii. My hand trembling as I reached for the light switch. This apartment, our perfect little nest, now feels like a cage. I tried the front door. Locked. I never lock the deadbolt when I'm home alone. I fumbled with the latch, my fingers clumsy with panic. It wouldn't budge. It was as if the metal had fused together. I was trapped. The red from the city lights seemed to seep through the blinds, painting stripes across the floor like bars. My phone buzzed. A text from my friend, Mark. "Happy Valentine's. Hope you're doing okay." I tried to type a reply, to tell him something was wrong, that I was locked in. My fingers wouldn't cooperate. Instead, I found myself typing something else. 5 simple words. "I'm staying." I stared at the message, horrified. I didn't type that, I deleted it, my thumb shaking. But the words reappeared. "I'm staying." Sent. The whispers grew louder, no longer just in the bathroom. They were in the vents, under the floorboards, coming from the television screen which was off. They weren't just saying forever anymore. They were saying my name. And Sarah's. Adam and Sarah, forever. The city outside wasn't just glowing red now, it was pulsing. A slow, rhythmic throb, like a giant, monstrous heart. And with every beat, the whispers in my apartment grew stronger. Morenci. I stumbled back to the window, pressing my forehead against the cold glass. Down in the street, I could see couples walking hand in hand. But something was wrong with their movements. They were too synchronized, too graceful. They moved like dancers in a play they couldn't escape. One couple stopped directly under a streetlight. He leaned in to kiss her, but his head kept tilting further than it should, his neck bending at an impossible angle, until it looked like it might snap. She didn't seem to notice. She was just smiling, a vacant, blissful smile. That's when the memories flooded back. Not as warm nostalgia, but as cold, sharp shards of truth. Last Valentine's. The unopened wine. The rose. Her promise. Let's stay like this forever. We weren't the only ones. All over the city, couples were making the same promises, the same vows of eternity, and the city was listening. I remember the morning after, February 5th, 10th. The news was on. Reports of people missing, not individuals, but couples, vanished from their homes, their cars, from romantic dinner tables. The only thing left behind was a note, or a text, or a message scrawled in lipstick on a mirror. Always the same. I'm staying. The police were baffled. The media called it a mass elopement, a bizarre social media trend. But I knew. We all knew. Didn't we? We just didn't want to believe it. This thing, this presence, it doesn't feed on love. It feeds on the promise of it, the vow of forever. It takes that promise and makes it literal. It twists the beautiful, fleeting moments of connection into an eternal, unchanging prison. Those couples aren't gone. They're here. They're staying. Just like Sarah, I look at my reflection in the window again. This time, I don't flinch. Her face is there, next to mine. Her smile is wide, serene, and utterly empty. She's not a memory. She's a reflection. Trapped in the glass. Trapped in this apartment. Trapped in the promise we made. Air lips move, but no sound comes out. She's saying it. Forever. The whispers are all around me now. A chorus of voices from every corner of the room. They are the voices of everyone who made a promise on Valentine's night. They're all here. We're all here. The red light from the city is no longer just outside. It's inside the room, filling every space, thick and suffocating like blood-warm water. The door isn't locked to keep me in. It's locked to welcome me. My phone buzzes again. I don't need to look. I know what it says. The wine on the counter, the single rose, they aren't memories of last year. They're invitations for this year. The cycle is beginning again. A new year, new couples, new promises, new additions to the collection. My body feels heavy, my thoughts slow and syrupy. It's not a bad feeling. It's peaceful. The panic is gone, replaced by a strange sense of belonging. I walk over to the couch and sit down. I lean my head back and close my eyes. The city outside pulses. Thump thump, thump thump. It's a lullaby. A promise. A year from now, someone new will move into this apartment. They stand at this window and marvel at the red glow of the city on Valentine's night. They'll make a promise. A beautiful, heartfelt promise of forever. And I'll be here, in the reflection, in the whispers, in the very walls of this room. Waiting, because I'm staying, we're all staying. Forever.